what's up guys, it's Divesh Boxing. Today I'll be teaching you guys the 4 lines of defense. Now the fourth one though is a little bonus because in the title it does say the 3 lines of defense. But honestly, it's the 4 lines of defense. So only if you click this video, you'll get the 4 lines of defense. So stay tuned for the end of this video for that one, honestly speaking. Now, if you don't know who I am, my name is Divesh Patel. I'm a former amateur boxer from Montreal, Canada, and I have over 30 amateur fights with a lot of Olympic level pedigree fights. I was a part of the team, Olympic team actually, for about a year. So you'll get the best boxing from me, honestly speaking. So I'll be teaching you guys the 4 lines of defense in boxing. Okay, so I'll be teaching you guys my favorite and the safest line of defense in my opinion, and that's your footwork. Now, your footwork is going to be the most important defensive mechanism because your footwork basically gets you in and out of danger the most effectively. It gets you out of the boom, 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 boom. It creates these angles and it creates kind of like new options and stuff like that for one, and when it comes to offense. And when it comes to defense, let's say a guy, he chose you a hook, boom, you can just step back. Boom, you're out of the way. If the guy chose a jab, boom, you can just step back. I'm out. If he chose a 1-2, boom, boom, I can just step back. I'm out. There's so many options you can, any punch your opponent throws and you step back, you're pretty much out of danger. It's the best line of defense, in my opinion, in boxing, other than the number 4 though, okay? Now you can say, oh, okay, but I get to the ropes and then what's the point? I can't step back anymore because at some point, I'm going to get stuck. I'm going to go to the ropes at some point. And you're right. And that's why we have the other forms of defense, which in some ways or another, they are better than whatever, the step back or the footwork. You know what I'm saying? So, let's move on to the second line of defense. And that's your blocks. Your blocks. Your blocks will be an amazing form of defense, and it's honestly the first line of defense you will learn as a beginner that I like to teach because you need to learn how to be able to block and receive punches. If you don't know how to receive punches in boxing, the sport is not for you because it is a sport where you will definitely receive stuff hitting your hands, your body, your head, your stomach, your chin, your nose. All these areas will get hit. So you need to learn how to block, okay? But the one negative part about blocking is that you receive the contact on your arm. So you do get a little bit of damage when, let's say the footwork, when you step back, boom, you get no damage at all. You're just elusive and you're quick. You're out of the way. But with the blocks, you receive a little bit of damage when you're blocking, and that's a negative aspect when it comes to blocking and stuff like that, because when you receive damage on your arms, that's gonna slow you down, that's gonna hurt you, and the more and more you take, the more and more you slow down, and then at some point the guard's gonna break. And when it comes to blocking, another thing is a lot of people get stuck when they're blocking. Bang, 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 bang. For sure, at some point, one of the punches is gonna go through, and that's gonna be the end of it all, okay? Now, moving on to the third line of defense, okay? And I love this line of defense, honestly speaking, because I'm a kind of a slick motherfucker, I ain't gonna lie, okay? And that's slipping and weaving, man, okay? The slip, roll, the slip back, you know what I'm saying? Bang, 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 boom. You kind of just moving away, bang, bang, bang. You don't have to have your hands up when you're doing this, you know what I'm saying? And this is amazing because you get to evade the punches in a elusive manner, make your opponent miss, and make him lose his power because you take your opponent's power away from him when you're slipping the punches, and you can even come back with your own counters in an elusive way. Let's say your opponent chose a nice little jab at your face. Boom, you slipping that same jab, straight hook, straight. You got a perfect counter on his head, and that's an amazing technique that I personally love. And there's many other things. The roll, bang, bang, bang. The slip back counter, bang, bang, bang. It's an amazing technique. It's an amazing line of defense that everybody should be able to learn. The only drawback behind it is that it is very hard to learn at first. It is also hard to get that reflex to kind of see the punches and to actually react to what's happening against you. So Slipping and rolling is an amazing form of defense, an amazing line of defense, honestly speaking. However, it does take a lot of like what's called repeat, and like just keep on grinding and stuff like that. And finally, this is a special one, okay? The fourth line of defense. And this one's kind of a little bit of a different one, but it's your offense. If you think about it, your best line of defense is gonna be your offense. If, for example, I'm gonna give you guys one example because I don't want to give too much, okay? Because right now I'm giving a little bit too much, and I want you guys to check out the website, diveshboxing.com, for more tips and tricks that I don't post on the YouTube channel, okay? And this one, the offense, let's say, for example, your opponent throws a nice little jab at your face. What you can do is throw your own punches at the exact same time. You time his jab. As he's throwing his jab, you shoot down that straight at the exact same time. And it kind of comes, boom, colliding. And you stop his offense with your own offense. If you throw punches at the exact same time as him, he ain't gonna stop his offense. And that's gonna win you fights. If you're able to get the guy's timing, why the hell not? And that's why I love the offense as a line of defense, because it's like not only are you defending yourself in some way, you're attacking the guy and putting some damage on him. And that's the whole point of boxing. You gotta put some damage on him. Now, I did say a lot there, but I didn't give all my secrets away. So if you need more secrets, more tips and tricks, go check out my website, diveshboxing.com, for more exclusive content. And yo, go like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's me.